Flu season? Only 1 week remaining. Yeah, that's how much time we got to nab that treasure. There's that, but it's also how much longer we'll get to stay as the Phantom Thieves. Yeah. Now that you mention that, it is quite an odd feeling. I've been trying to avoid thinking about that until the time actually comes. Did you remember, Trav? I did. Amazing. Well, I guess all we can do now is do this shit like we always do. Yeah, for Makoto's sister. Thank you, everyone. Flu season, yuck.
Well then.
Home shopping. Any goodies? Sprays? Or things I'll never use? Woohoo! Spray me. Any Phantom Thieves out today? Alright, shit! Alright, we're sending the calling card.
Okay. Oh yeah! All we gotta do now is send the calling card! So, when do you want to send it? The earlier the better, right?
No. In my opinion, we should wait until right before the time limit.
May I ask your reasoning behind that idea?
Sai-san is a realist, even if she believes the Phantom Thieves exist. Do you think she knows how they steal hearts? Furthermore, there is a chance she expects that she herself will be targeted.
So because her heart is ready for any possibility, the calling card might not have enough effect?
I only say that theoretically, but I believe so. Hence, it would be prudent for us to wait until we are driven into a corner to act. If we do so with no time to spare, I assume even Sai-san would have to be somewhat agitated.
Ensuring the treasure actually appears. That sounds quite logical. Impressive, Akechi-kun. Though, it is a bit vexing that you know more about my sister than I do.
That's only because of my work as a detective. Well then, if our time limit is November 20th, and we act the day after sending the calling card, shall we send it out on the 18th?
We should prepare as much as we can before then. Well, I can't complain about having more time.
I see.
Make sure you're ready, everyone.
Well, I guess we're not sending the calling card then. It won't let me, will it?
You'd like to wait on the call?
Sai-san will come to...
In that ca-
Okay. Fine. Vexing. Well, now what the hell do I do with my 5 days? Can I go to the bathhouse? Wait, Futaba's here? Oh, the Phantom Thieves are all over the goddamn place now. I see. Makoto, Yusuke, Futaba. Okay.
Indeed.
I want to hang out with you. Not have expected my slump to be so stubborn. I'll have to take some extreme measures. Please, I'll need your help again. Could you join me? I said but again. Are we gonna fight?
Your debt.
It seems the answer may have been right under my nose this whole time. We'll see soon enough. We're gonna fight. Let's fight.
Yes.
This place has not changed in the slightest. It feels nostalgic. Indeed, it does. I haven't come back here since I moved away. The truth is, despite my best efforts to convey the meaning of the heart, I am no closer to understanding it. Such a troublesome roadblock never presented itself to me while I was living here. As you know, I spent most of my young life in this very house. That is why we have come now. I wish to reevaluate myself within its decrepit walls. By coming to this place, I may be able to rekindle the passion for art I once held. The passion of an inquiring mind on the hunt for pure beauty, before I learned of Madarame's foul nature. It won't open. No, I surely left it unlocked.
How could this be?
The door is jammed? I suppose it was quite an old door to begin with. It had begun to rust even while I was a pupil here. It seems now it has finally broken. Let's force it open. I doubt you will be able to force your way through here. You must have a steady hand if you wish to fix it. Good thing I'm a god. You never cease to amaze me.
Let us be off.
I'm a champion.
I see.
The police confiscated everything. You know, I lived here not long ago, yet it feels almost like the distant past at this point. Being here has brought back memories, though. Whenever I acted out of line, I was made to sit calmly in this corner. Over here was a bookshelf filled to the brim with various tomes. It contained art compilation books for the most part, but there were a few manga tucked away as well. At times, I would take a break from my art to hide and read them. This is also where we would gather to eat when the atelier still had a large pupil count. Sensei is particularly fond of salty food, so... Sensei? What am I saying? Why do I still treat him as my mentor? How long will I allow him to control my life? Are you okay? Yes, my apologies. The truth of the matter is, I used to paint in this room, and I did it simply for the joy of painting. No matter what I took as my subject, my hands would move of their own accord to capture its essence. But back then, I only saw the superficial beauty of the world. I could not see the grime beneath. After learning the truth behind Madarame's actions, though, everything changed. I strove to fight back against the newfound ugliness I saw, to display my talent to those who mocked me. I needed to do whatever it took to validate my artistic ability. In that search for meaning, darkness took hold of me.
How could this be?
Ultimately, I began to emulate that which I had so deeply despised in Madarame. You know, Boss told me something very interesting when I was staying with you that one night at Leblon. He said he didn't believe Madarame took me in for my skill alone. I suppose, now that I think about it, there would be no way to know whether or not I would have been talented. Trav, why do you think Madarame decided to take me in? Maybe... I don't know. I couldn't possibly tell you.
Agreed.
A fair point. And maybe something only Madarame himself is privy to. Though perhaps even he doesn't know. Even after learning the ugliness of his true nature, a part of me still believes in my former mentor. I simply cannot come to terms with the stark dualities presented to me. The humble house and that loathsome palace. The kind teacher and the fiendishly deceptive artist. It seems even the workings of my own heart are inexplicable. What then of my search for pure beauty? Hello? Is someone there? I'm coming in.
This is a problem.
Could that be the police? I was wondering who could have been in here. You're the man from the exhibition. Indeed. Thank you for our conversation back there. More importantly, though, why are you here? I couldn't help but notice the door was open on my way home from work. Are you perhaps still caught in your slump?
Yes.
How do you know about that? I know a great deal about you, Yusuke-kun. You've made a name for yourself by patterning your work after the beautifully detailed Sayuri. But that painting at the exhibition was quite different from that. Have you begun trying out new styles? If you'd like, I can advise you. Materials, themes, etc. You seem as though you could use a helping hand right now. Most of your painting was done while living in this residence, correct? Your current lack of patron must be what is holding you back. Please, take my card. I've made a living investing in promising young artists like yourself, Yusuke-kun.
Oh.
Director of the Japanese Art Support Foundation, Akio Kawanabe? But why have you chosen me? You criticized me so harshly back at the exhibition. Because I feel you have talent. Now, my foundation can provide you an environment that will allow you to focus on developing your skills. If such a lifestyle interests you, we can talk further at a later date. As for today, I have business I must attend to, but I hope to hear from you soon.
Yes.
The Japanese Art Support Foundation. My opportunity may have finally arrived. And it was all because you opened that door for me. It seems good luck is simply a characteristic of yours.
I'm in your debt.
You have my thanks, leader.
All right.
Pari-sen.
Shall we return
I
home?
must be going now. I'd like to think on this some more.
See you.
See you. Bring, bring, briddy doo. I apologize, Trav. I lost my composure today. The emotions I felt in that house still remain with me to this day. I do think it's a good thing I was able to realize all this. By the way, that gentleman, Kawanabe, was it? What's your impression of him? He had a certain dignity. I had no idea he was the director of an art support, but he definitely had a certain presence to him. And he was even able to instantly pinpoint my weakness. He certainly is no ordinary individual. As someone with neither a home nor a patron, I couldn't ask for a better offer. On top of that, I may be able to find a way out of my slump once I can fully focus on drawing. In any case, this deserves serious thought. I may come to you for advice again. Anytime, brother.
Ah, you're back.
Fortune. She higher? Who's got coughing? Who's coughing? Stop it. Anyone in here I haven't perused yet? Oh, I didn't look at his. Discount, more customization, and free customization. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I could do Sai, I guess. It probably won't show anything though.
What shall we do?
Will she even show up in here? No. That's a negative.
Huh? What shall we do?
Alright, we'll hang out then.
Oh,
Wait, do I have a fortune persona? Fortune! I do.
oh,
Sit down, I have so much to tell you.
yes.
Yes. Anoid-san, I've been looking forward to seeing you. The chairman turned himself in. It's even shown up on the news. I had no idea. It's incredible, isn't it? It all happened so suddenly, too. He confessed all of his crimes. The police came to question me after that, but they ultimately concluded that I'm innocent. Apparently, the chairman took full responsibility for the ADP and admitted he was brainwashing its members. Oh, and speaking of members, some of them said they've stopped using the Holy Stones because of my advice. It was all the clients you sat in with, Anoid-san. You know, I never saw this as a possible outcome in my readings. Not only have the fates of the ADP members improved, but even my own has begun to shift. It's almost like this curse that's followed me ever since the villagers called me a monster has passed. It's because you're strong.
What?
Me? Right, I remember. Strong conviction is the only way to change fate. That reminds me, my readings told me I would accomplish my objective with the aid of the trickster. But I'm not sure exactly what that was supposed to mean. It's such a mystery. That aside, the ADP is finished. Nobody else will be deceived. Oh, I just realized something. Remember how I told you how the chairman knew I was a runaway? Well, I was wandering around the city with luggage at my side. Anyone could have figured that out, huh? I knew it! I know how fragile I was back then, but it's still embarrassing to think I let myself believe he was a psychic. But I guess some men are good at knowing when a woman is vulnerable. Are you one of those men? The truth is, there's actually something else besides the chairman I want to talk to you about. This is so embarrassing. Anoid-san, are you interested in older women? Why do you ask?
No.
Oh, it's nothing. That question was a little sudden, huh? Oh, sorry. If we have time to waste talking about nonsense like that, we have time to read fortunes, right? She tried her best. Shoot your shot. I respect it.
All right.
But
Even though the chairman turned himself in, there are still some things left unresolved. Most importantly, the other members of the ADP are still confused as to what exactly is going on. So I need to set things straight. This is partially my fault after all. Right, the real battle starts now.
oh,
Oh, it's getting late. I should close up for today.
goodbye.
Goodbye. I've been doing a lot of thinking. I'm only a country bumpkin who ran from her hometown. What can I really accomplish? And then I realized something. I could have easily ran away from the chairman like I did back then, but I didn't. I stood firm, and I think that's thanks to your influence. It was all your own will. Nonsense, I'm not that strong of a person. I only got this far because I had you at my side. In other words, I think this was all part of our fate. I'll do my best to give them hope, the same hope you gave me. I can't turn my back on the ADP members any longer. I hope you'll keep watching over me through it all. Oh, we got a seat.
Hey!
Time to read... this. Naruhodo.
Pay attention.
Jeez, you all look like a bunch of dead fish. What was it, your phone? Video games? I know you were up late. I always wake up at sunrise. On the other hand, kids these days. Hey, Anoid, are you awake? Look at this map. Oh, not a map.
Why don't you try?
You know you can see the sunrise the earliest atop Mount Fuji, right? Tell me why that is. 'Cause it's high?
This is it.
Duh.
Exactly.
That's right. The more east and south you go, the earlier the sun rises. However, what affects it most is altitude. So excluding the outlying islands, the sun rises earliest on Mount Fuji. Yep,
Nice going.
that's how mountains work, brother. That said, who knows when dawn will ever come for this country? The government and police are completely incompetent. Those phantom thieves need to be caught before anything else. We'll show you. We'll show you who's just. Got him. Rink-a-dink-a-doo.
Hey,
Nice, Yusuke again. Yeah, we'll just go all in on Yusuke. Why the hell not? I did not travel to the right place. It's not that far away though.
Indeed.
Our only option now is to wait. Yep. Do you remember Director Kawanabe of the Japanese Art Support Foundation? The man who offered his support to me at Madarame's house. I would like your assistance with him. Do you have time to spare? Yes, sir.
Thank you.
That would really help me out. I find it quite suspicious he would offer money to a mere high school student like myself. I am grateful for his offer, but I am unsure of what to do. Should meet up with him.
Indeed.
Yeah. I must cling onto any semblance of hope I can find in this world. Very well, I will call him. He says he's willing to meet with me this very instant. I would appreciate it if you could join me. Your presence could help ease my societal discomfort, as well as diffuse the temptation of money. Furthermore, your composure will allow you to tell if he is truly attempting to scam me.
Let us be off.
Kawanabe-san is waiting for us at the sushi bar. I already told him you will be coming, so let us go. Come, I've ordered your portion as well. Please eat freely.
No.
Before that, there is something I would like to ask. Just who are you? An interesting question. My work involves gallery management, but my hobbies are diverse. The Foundation is but one of those hobbies. Broadly speaking, we're responsible for scouting and nurturing talented youth involved in the art world. We offer free scholarships, mediate study abroad programs, and we also connect young artists to customers. At a time, even Madarame participated in our organization. Sensei, I mean, Madarame? Indeed, a good many benefited from his time working with us. We were aware of the dark rumors about him, but we could never have seen his confession coming. I suppose it's likely he was deceiving us that whole time. Madarame, to think I once relied on his teachings and called him my mentor. This is all because of him. It is his fault I can no longer view paintings with a pure heart. In the past, simply the desire to paint led me to seek beauty. But now I find myself constantly weighed down by the search for awards or the praise of others. An ugly attachment has fastened itself upon my work. I can no longer paint how I used to.
How could this be?
My art is tainted. I see. However, it would be wasteful to let your talent dry up. Our foundation would gladly support you. Not only a former student of the infamous Madarame, but someone with those looks. There's definitely a market for you. We'll sell you as the tragic, handsome artist. What do you mean? As he said, I'm wondering the same thing. Exactly as it sounds. Having your ideas stolen by Madarame, losing a place to live, hungry for food, that unstable air about you makes for the perfect tragedy. A story like yours will sell even to those who don't understand art. A story? If you don't have one in the modern climate, no one will even mention your name. Don't worry, we'll handle the details. But in return, you must sell your work through my gallery. We'll take a mediation fee, but you'll be granted a steady revenue and a nice customer base as well. Do not mock me.
How foolish.
Tragedy, looks, story? Those have nothing to do with art. In the end, this is only about money, that which taints pure beauty. How immature. Excuse me? It seems you haven't learned anything after all. You're not looking at reality objectively. Is wealth really that horrible? And beyond that, how long will you continue to chase those illusions of yours? Purity, art.
I decline.
Shut your mouth! I reject your offer! I thought you of all people would have the resolve to use art to make a living. I have that resolve. However, I also believe such a life should only come via proper assessment. In that case, I have an opportunity for you. My foundation will soon be holding a competition for young artists from around the nation. The prize shall be our support. We'll bring customers from around Japan to see the next great talent. There will be a great deal of pressure on you should you enter. Or perhaps are you too afraid?
What did you say?
I wonder if you'll have what it takes to withstand a skill-based assessment of that magnitude. I look forward to finding out. Now then, it seems there's no use in any further discussion. You can have them send the bill to my office.
You are
That
unforgiving.
avaricious bastard! Why is it that all artists talk about is money, money, money? Has the true meaning of art been lost? Truth is within you.
Yes.
You're correct. My passion can change the world. However, I would starve to death without money. Passion alone may fill my heart, but it cannot fill my stomach. What a troubling predicament.
You have my thanks.
Anyhow, I'm quite glad you chose to accompany me here. I may have bit my tongue off in anger had it only been me. In other words, you were a soothing force in my life. Cute. I like to be a soothing force.
All right.
Okay.
I will partake in Kawanabe's exhibition. I am going to display my ability and prove him wrong. Come, let us go home. But actually, we should eat first. The sushi has done nothing wrong after all.
Let us return home.
I need a pep talk. It's good I'm sitting in front of the canvas while my emotions are hot, but the lingering taste of sushi has me utterly distracted. Not only that, I allowed Kawanabe to pay for it all. I'm tainted after all. I'm a petty sellout, a slave to the power of money. It's not a crime to enjoy sushi. I suppose. That sushi was truly delicious. It didn't list the price for some reason, but I can only imagine it was quite expensive. Certainly, sushi can be a form of art, when it's prepared with such care and artisanal craftsmanship. If I'm being honest, I still feel doubts about my work. I may end up embarrassing myself again, but even then I must express myself. Your support in this would mean the world to me. Goodbye for now. Angry sushi boy.
Ah, you're back. Yo,
My sprays!
Oh!
Oh, Ifumi needs a little fortune boost. Ifumi!
Prevention is key. What shall we do? Here we go.
Here we go! Damn.
What do you think?
I wonder how much the fusion alarm costs.
What shall we do?
20,000. Okay.
Huh?
I'm gonna do it right
What shall
now.
we do?
Well, Ifumi wins anyways, because I want to be able to swap party members at a drop of a hat. Hello. Jinbocho might have old textbooks. Oh, let's go to Booktown, girl.
Let's
I'm looking for a book that contains an analysis of a certain game of shogi. I must be ready for any opponent, no matter how strong. And to do that, I must study as much as I can. But look at all these books. It's not going to be easy to find. We can take our time. Yes, you're right. I have no intention of giving up easily. I'll do my best to look for it. It would make you happy. Make me happy if you could assist me. Rather than search blindly, we should study the shelves and come up with a strategy. First, let's get an idea of how books are arranged here. Is it by title or by author? Let's take a good look around the store to fully understand the layout. I'd also like to find a book about shogi problems as well. I'll explain while we search.
forward to it.
Now then, if we approach this methodically, we'll find them. I appreciate your assistance. The clerk gave me a gift. It was quite a lovely ornament. Perhaps it would look nice in your room. The king piece. Nice.
Thank you very much.